And then the Brooks Patterson story, we were just loaded with bad news yesterday.
Pretty soon you'll be all the way through my newscast. So.
Sorry about that.
I'll just be left
story
with
by story by story.
All
right, see you, Trudy.
I'll be left with Anna Nicole stuff. That's about it.
We'll save your last name.
He's in the Bahamas. He can't do anything. He's got the baby. All right, so there we go.
He does have the baby, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Of course he does.
Oh, God.
And Larry's the father.
And that's what they're saying is that none of our judicial system works against the Bahamian judicial system. And so anybody who wants to force the paternity test or any of the other things that are our legal system won't work on Howard K. Stern. He's savvy, and he put himself behind closed doors down there. The only thing is he might get evicted by this person who owns the property. But
it's a bear, though.
It's hard.
It's almost impossible to throw him out of there.
If he takes up somewhere else, regardless, it's Bahamian law. There's no U.S. court that's valid there. So
he does not own that house, nor did she.
All he has to do is just stay there in the Bahamas.
And now there's this picture of her in bed with that immigration official,
which they think means
that black dude.
Oh, I know. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's damning. That is damning, man.
Dude is all over her.
Oh yeah.
That she hooked herself up a sweet immigration deal.
Oh yeah.
By granting that dude a favor, and he granted her a favor.
They say she's told numerous people that Larry was the father. So that's pretty much fact. That guy's screwed on that paternity test. I don't know when they're going to
where's Larry on?
Larry, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Howard K. Stern.
He's inconsolable, even though he sold his story for $500,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Get a sweet plane ride out of it, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Well, these people are jetting all over the place.
No, Howard K. Stern was on a private jet.
Yeah. And where did that money come from?
That's where the interview took place, was on the private jet.
Well, he got $500,000
for that.
You got $500,000 from the... Who gave him $500,000, Trudy? Was it the New York Post or...
But, up till then, who's paying for all of this stuff?
The Insider and E.T.
Oh, the Insider and E.T., okay.
Mark Steinis. Was it Mark Steinis again?
God, what a tough reporter he is.
It was one of those where Steinis did the interview, and then O'Brien pretended like he did it for the Insider. Where it was just
I'm so tired of that.
And O'Brien gets a free trip to the Bahamas out of it because he's reporting live from the Bahamas, but he didn't interview anyone.
Yeah. This woman...
What has to do with stand-ups from there?
Yeah.
This reporter dug into this Howard K. Stern's background. Turns out he's an absolute nobody. He went to law school, had no clients, nothing going on. It's like he doesn't even exist on the planet until Anna Nicole comes along.
There are those people who are able to see an easy mark, and regardless of having a law degree, can suckle up to them. And if they need their ego spoon-fed, might be good at that sort of thing. And that's
he doesn't have a dime.
How did he know, though, that she was going to produce such a... I don't know, a windfall for him.
Yeah, Well, he's shrewd in that respect.
Hey, did you guys see Larry King last night?
He found somebody weak and,
Was LKL?
Yeah.
It had a
pretty amazing
story.
Friend of Anna Nicole's.
Since 5 months, I've lost both people.
So even when she would be somewhere else and you here, you'd keep in constant touch?
Most of the time, yes.
Where were you when you found out about her death?
I was on the phone with her mother, believe it or not, and we both viewed it on the television.
The TV was on?
Yeah, the
she
TV
had
was
her
on.
TV on, you had your TV on?
Yeah. And she said, change the channel, baby. And I was like, why? And her demeanor changed. And then my boyfriend walked in and changed the channel and said, look. And that's when we saw what happened.
Was there disbelief?
Complete disbelief.
Let me zip this head just 30 seconds here. I want to get into where she started.
Because I've witnessed Howard give her Vicodin, Valium, Finagrin, morphine, Demerol. Shall I go on? I mean, it's too much for someone to take over a period of time. That's considered aggravated death. You know what I'm saying?
Aggravated death. I've heard that charge.
Is she part of the legal profession as well?
Or not.
I don't think so.
These people crack me up.
Would your guess be that the final results of the autopsy would show that?
I'm sure it will. That's
why was he giving her that? He's supposed to care for her a great deal.
My friend became his cash
Larry.
cow.
Last guy in our
Larry. Cash cow to him. She was the sole breadwinner, and that family, basically, he had taken her cases on contingency basis. Nothing was ever won. the money that he did make from the show or anything else that he handled from her, that was all from her. Everything was his celebrity and his fame, his money, all came on her back.
Absolutely.
She might have been a suicide?
No way. She's about to get a yacht. She's always wanted to have a yacht.
Yeah.
Why would she go and kill herself when she's going down to buy a yacht? It doesn't make any sense. She's also in the casino, and she's drinking and having a good time, but she's going to go commit suicide. I rule out suicide completely. But if you want to say something about the daughter,
she is part of the legal
when
profession.
Danny Lynn Hope is the only thing that keeps her happy, the only thing that keeps her alive, why take her away from her? Why? If you're a true friend, you would leave her with her baby.
Yeah, it's hard to believe she committed suicide with a 4-month-old baby.
I mean,
hell no, she didn't commit suicide.
Sanity is the most important thing here, in my opinion.
Do you have any thought on that?
But, I'm sorry. What is a 39-year-old doing being fed her daily supply of morphine, Vicodin, Demerol,
methadone?
Yeah, all that by Howard K. Smith. That's ridiculous. It's not like she's 8.
Yeah, you know what? That big methadone bottle in there, they had all these people on last night that said that is like, nobody gets prescribed a bottle like that. That's a pharmacy bottle that they dispense from there.
But
they never write prescriptions for that. That thing is totally illegal.
I've never seen such a thing.
It's a monster jug.
Jesus, I know. It was
that's
like
a pharmacy
it
bottle.
looked like a gallon bottle of milk almost.
Yeah, no, they said
or one of those giant peroxide bottles.
Right, and they said they can totally trace that back to find out where that came from. See what the pharmacy.
I got to get me one of those.
Costco.
Costco methadone.
Big size methadone, but
does Costco sell methadone?
No, they said not a lot of places.
But
really don't.
she had Slim Fast in the refrigerator too, so she was.
Well, now they say that's a
Trim
plant.
Spa spokesperson. So.
Oh, let me tell you, the
Trim Spa people must be furious about that.
The Trim Spa CEO can go away. I'm sick of that guy. He's doing interviews on every channel, and he's the biggest dork. That CEO. Oh, is that guy an ass wipe? Oh, he's trying to act like he really knew her, and he tells the same story no matter where he goes. It's the identical story, and about how he was talking to Howard on the phone about her deal, and she's in the background, and she didn't want to talk to him because he was a big CEO and she was intimidated, and he said, well, you're a big star, and I'm intimidated. And she's really shy, and when she's shy, her vocal cords tighten up, and she talks like a baby. So he started talking like a baby, and then his wife said, why do you sound like an idiot on the phone with her? Well, she's talking baby talk, so, if somebody's talking baby talk to you, you tend to talk baby talk back to them. Identical story, no matter what network he's on MSNBC, same story. The CEO of Trim Spa, who's trying to turn this into a moment for him and the son.
Well, did you see
this guy needs to go.
Were you talking about how he said that this would be a violation? That it would be they would not want her taking any other weight loss products? As far as the other stuff that was in her refrigerator, the Slim Fast, that would I guess cause a problem, that mixed with Trim Spa?
That the two wouldn't go together?
They wouldn't mesh well together. Physically, that would cause you some terrible discomfort.
Oh, no, he didn't talk about that.
The liquid stuff? The drinks?
That's what they said. They said we would not want her taking any other weight loss products. Well, not to mention the methadone, of course. That would seem to trump any of that.
Methadone.
Then there was some report they're trying to say who was it last night that was trying to say that they had the inside scoop that a couple of days, and it was on Greta's show, that she had a 105-degree temperature, and the nurse had her in a bathtub of ice trying to get her body temperature down as an emergency.
You're kidding.
Yeah. So that's weird. And we still don't know who this nurse is and which doctor she reported to.
Yeah, what are her credentials?
Yeah.
She's got the bodyguard doing CPR.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
there are
still weird.
Who do that sort of thing, who assume caretaker roles.
But nobody's dug into her yet. And the other interesting thing is Greta had the guy on that sold them the boat, which was interesting because it was originally put in her name, Victoria Marshall, and then Howard K. Stern's name was added to it, and then they set up a corporation to run the boat through like it was a business deal. But the interesting thing is that while he was talking to him, that this Howard K. Stern got a telephone call at 1:15 that obviously was notifying him that there was big trouble with Anna Nicole. But Greta was like, wait a minute, didn't the 911 call come in around 1:38 or so? She says, if memory serves me right.
Yeah.
So it's like, wait a minute, he's being notified in advance like that, you know what I mean? A good 20, 25 minutes or so about this problem and what was all that about, and was that in order to give enough time to get rid of some of this stuff that could be trouble for them, or what's going on with that?
So we can just move on.
Oh, I know it. And this thing is going to rage on forever.
It seems like it's the nightly cable fodder for the next month.
Yeah, every day there's just new people coming out of the woodwork. And that's the other thing, too. It's like the longer they hold back on this paternity test, the longer, the more people are going to come out of the woodwork claiming they're the father, for one. Now there's another one coming out saying he screwed her, too.
Who's this guy?
Some other jackass.
Who's this swinging dick?
I know, he's just right now labeled as miscellaneous schlong right now. He doesn't really have a name.
Can you believe
just miscellaneous schlong?
Can you believe how many swinging dicks there are around her? It's like a merry-go-round.
Mugshot of the schlong itself.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is they know she's unconscious on her feet. She's vulnerable, to be taken advantage of because she's so stoned, and she's potentially worth a fortune. So that attracted every scumbag on the planet to try to take advantage of her, just like it is now. If there wasn't this money involved, all these idiots wouldn't be coming out. And this prince is a bigger joke from one day than the next. This fool, who's come out to say that if Zsa Zsa doesn't like this, she can just file for divorce. She's 90 in a wheelchair, and here he is in Zsa Zsa's face. She doesn't like me going, because he's going to head down to the Bahamas to throw his hat in the ring to be tested for the paternity test.
Or as they say in the New York Post, he's joined the conga line.
Yeah, he's on the
fathered Anna Nicole Smith. Baby.
Yeah. Then he gets in the face of Zsa Zsa saying, if she doesn't like this, she can file for divorce. What an idiot.
Anyway.
Yeah, it rages on.
Timely, isn't it, that Anna Nicole Smith and her refrigerator full of methadone syncs up with this front page USA Today story about methadone as the new painkiller du jour. It's been used to treat heroin addicts, but lately the people who used to be on OxyContin and Vicodin until they cracked down on those two drugs now supposedly are abusing methadone. And fatal overdoses of methadone have been rising at a rate higher than any other narcotic.
Whoa,
lately.
Why would they do that? Don't you think it was kind of painful?
You know what? That
sounds like a way that...
That voice is the Perry Farrell voice and the Courtney Love voice when they were addicted to heroin. I didn't catch that until just now, but that's what they all sound like.
Yeah, Paula,
so
too.
That's
they
what
say
she was on.
Paula Abdul is next.
Wow.
She'll go down for the count.
You just blew my mind.
But again, that methadone bottle, they were saying last night, nobody prescribes a bottle that big. That's the kind of bottle the pharmacy has to dispense from. So that bottle photographed in the refrigerator is so illegal, it's pathetic.
Wouldn't that be the way out of their drug mess, though, methadone? That's what it's supposed to be used for. Or people just abuse it to get high,
I talked to somebody who was on methadone, and they said that it was worse than heroin. They felt so addicted to it.
Oh, really? Well, guys do, they go and get in line every day. Remember we used to have the phone number for the methadone payphone?
Yeah.
And guys used to answer it and be like, so how long have you been going to the methadone clinic? Yeah, every day for 20 years.
Yeah. That's right. I remember that.
And these people literally, they don't even go on vacation because otherwise they'd miss their place in the methadone line.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's funny. I remember that.
It doesn't seem terribly effective to me.
Well... Yeah, it keeps you on the heroin, but you're on
one thing for another,
So why is Howard K. Stern holed up in the Bahamas, even though he doesn't own the property where he's locked himself with the baby inside, and the owner claims he's been trying to evict him? Because he, as a lawyer, understands squatters' rights. And as part of his legal training, he also understands that in the Bahamas, if you live together and have a long-standing relationship, the child of that relationship, whether it's biological or not, is presumed under Bahamian law to be the child of the relationship. Because the child has been in Howard Stern's possession for all this time, Howard K. Stern. They will figure under Bahamian law that it's his kid, whether it's biologically his kid or not.
That seems hard to believe.
That's what they say under Bahamian law. And our law doesn't work there. So anybody who's trying to get their paternity together, they're going to have a hard sell there. However, he's going to try to claim the money He would have to go to a U.S. court to do that, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he would have to leave that.
He's got to win that DNA test, and he's not going to win that, obviously. He could have done it. He should have been wrapped up with this. 3 months ago, he should have gone in, taken his DNA in. They could have eliminated him or said, yep, you're the father.
The marriage isn't
It's
valid.
over.
He's not the
Obviously, he's not the father.
No,
and I wonder,
Larry is the father.
I wonder if there isn't a bait and switch here, too. I wonder if that isn't somebody else's kid, so they figured that Larry wouldn't match.
Yeah, but then Howard K. Stern wouldn't match either.
But he wouldn't have to take a test, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make Larry take the test, and Howard just, well, nope, you're not the father, so obviously it's mine. But now we've got the prince involved.
That
idiot.
That fool.
I know.
Himself.
Her friend.
And then has the audacity to not only is he going to the Bahamas to throw his hat into the ring officially and legally, but also to come out and say, if my wife Jaja has a problem with this, she can file for divorce.
Well, there's no loss.
You believe that?
Yeah, I know.
He has his 7 castles.
That's nice.
She's 90 in a wheelchair.
Castles.
You know.
Thanks for correcting me.
Yeah, nice
trivia.
Nice unloading your wheelchair-bound wife.
Yeah, exactly. What a thing to say. If you don't like this, you can file for divorce. Shut up, you prince of nothing. Idiot.
Her friend, Jackie Hatton, went on all the news sources last night.
Instead of being like an equal, she looked at him kind of as someone that was like a gopher or, something of that nature, not like a boyfriend.
By the way, Anna Nicole Smith, her death really was helpful to the cable news ratings because coverage on Thursday and Friday helped raise CNN's ratings 63%. MSNBC was up 35%, Fox News 30%. And Friday's hour-long 2020 drew 8.8 million viewers. So
wow.
For some reason.
Unreal.
People can't stop looking.